Y'all check this out. You said nudism is not a kink.
It's not. But nudism steps outside of sex. Nudism is about, for me, it's more of a spiritual alignment with my body. It's an acceptance of my body.
I wasn't fucking with it because that ain't my ministry. Stop sexualizing every connection. Stop sexualizing every person.
Is nudism a kink? I'm with our resident nude expert tonight on Dear Black Gay Men podcast, and the show starts right now. What up, though? I am Jay the Gentleman. That's at JAI the Gentleman on IG. It's Wednesday. So it's time for a new episode of Dear Black Gay Men podcast. It's still our short, bullshit-free step out of our comfort zone to talk about all the emotional ups and downs along the journey to happiness. Hopefully, this is our midweek reminder of how dope it is to be black gay men who love black gay men. I like being naked. I like being naked with other men for several reasons. And I like being naked when sex has nothing to do with it. But it can. I call that being a nudist. But sometimes terms like kink or nudist or voyeur don't resonate with black men. But can they? Or should they? So tonight I'm joined by the promoter behind the biggest wave of nudist club nights for cis men by a black promoter. I've attended his events. I've promoted his events here on the show many times. And we had a whole group of us in the DVG fan with the last one I attended. And I have found a whole new acceptance of who I am and the body that I live in. Please welcome to Dear Black Gay Men podcast, Mr. Censored. Hey. Hold on, I got you muted. Hey, Mr. Censored, how are you?
I am amazing, especially after that intro.
So you were there, of course, because you're the promoter. But the last reveal that I went to, it was a whole group of us, and there I am with my dick out, and I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to react because it was a whole bunch of people saying, "Aren't you Jay? Are you Jay the Gentleman?" Because they met me the first time.
You are. You are definitely Jay the Gentleman. That was him. You saw it live and in color.
Live and all of this. I mean, it's dark in there because it's a club, but yes, live and in color, in person,
Melanated color, absolutely.
yes. And so, are you not naked? Are you? Because the last time you was naked on the internet with me, I got a content strike. So you're not naked, are you?
That's neither here nor there.
I'm here for it. Okay, just don't put no dick on the screen, please. Just don't put no
The
dick or
world
ass on
may
the screen.
never know.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? How have you been?
I've been good. This week has been kind of hectic because, of course, we have two parties coming up,
Yes, you
and this is
have
my first
two
time.
events for Atlanta Black Pride
Yes.
weekend.
This is my first time doing this many events, doing two events or whatever in one time. So it's a lot for me. This is new, but I think you guys are gonna like it.
So now I know Reveal is just like any other club. You go in, you have you a cocktail, it's good music, it's a vibe. It's just there's no clothes, no cameras, no clothes, no creeps. Those are the three rules. The only three
That's
rules, as a matter of
right.
fact. I mean, clearly no fighting, but I think that goes without saying in clubs. But
Yeah, we're adults.
But this weekend, you have two events. You have your normal reveal, but you also have another event. Tell me about the house party.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much it. We have a house party on Thursday, tomorrow.
Tomorrow
Jeez.
night.
Yeah, from 7 to 11. We have some refreshments for you guys for free. It is a BYOB event, but we do have some pre-made drinks or whatever there for you if you so choose to dabble in ours. Which is of course complimentary, comes with your ticket. The same vibes, music and everything. But this is a house vibe. So we're trying to get everyone to mix and mingle, meet somebody new, meet somebody for the weekend, whatever.
I mean, it's
But
Pride
new
weekend. People gonna be meeting people for the weekend all weekend long. People gonna meet somebody for the weekend on Monday. So
in many different ways.
in many different ways. So what made you do a house party? Because Reveal has been a club, like it is a club. You go in, it is definitely a club. But what made you also want to add house party to the Reveal vibe?
We just wanted to try something new. Give the people of Atlanta a different experience because, first of all, nudism, I feel like in Atlanta, nudism is new, but it's slowly becoming accepted. Um, and you can come out of your shell in the club spaces or whatever. But in a house space, I want to see how we are with that. Of course, everyone started out with the sex parties in the house and everything like that. But
Hmm.
yeah, I just want to see how the vibe for us people of color, nude and completely bearing it all, would be in a home. So yeah, games and all of the above.
Now the irony is, I still think like this comment. I just put it up. It said Taj Will says, it also shows real confidence. You can't use your clothes to attract people. You had to really talk and show your personality. Now, one thing about a
Absolutely.
club though is while we're all wearing the same thing, nothing, but it's dark. So I still feel like I can hide a little bit just because I have some insecurities about my body. But in a house party, you go in certain rooms, it is bright lights and all the things. You think people are going to be more shy, or you think they're going to be more bold and themselves at a house party?
Well, even in the darkness, we're still shy and we're still, filled with those insecurities. I don't think
Hmm.
that's going to change if I put the lights on or anything. I do think that my method of madness will work as it always do. You walk in with your nerves, you get your drink, you see your guy, you start to mingle, everything leaves. You forget that you're naked and now you don't want to put your clothes on. It works every
Now, I
time.
will say that. I will say that is probably the biggest thing that I've taken away from Reveal is you do it is exactly how you say. You walk in with your nerves because you have everybody got to disrobe in that front in that little front part, right? And
Yeah.
then you are
Hmm.
everybody is unless you are a full nudist, everybody's a little tense when you get there. You get a
No, 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 no,
cocktail
no,
or
no.
you vibe out.
Even when you're a nudist, because I say it all the time on every show, Jay, remember, even me, and this is my event.
You still be nervous?
I, yes, absolutely.
I
This is probably like the most cool I've been in all of my events, but yeah, I still get nervous.
Oh, okay. I mean, and I probably have said that many times that that's news to me. But I will say that after a while, especially because for me, and now one thing that I don't know if you've added it or what, but you also like watches and all those things. Like you don't you we it's easy to lose track of time at reveal. You walk in, you
Yep.
ass naked and you just vibing, and then next thing you know, you like, up, last call.
You're not
Bam.
supposed to worry about your phone. You're not supposed to worry about time. You're not supposed to worry about what's new on Instagram. You're supposed to be there in the moment and enjoy it all and take it all in. However much you can take.
And I
Take it
think
all in.
no pun intended. Or all pun intended. Who knows what you talk about? But I will say that you kind of just lose yourself in the moment because you're not worried because like you just said, you're not worried about taking pictures for the gram. You're not worried about capturing the moment. You're not worried about tagging nobody. You can't find out where anybody else is. You just gotta, like the commenter said, you gotta rely on your own personality to either make friends or mingle with the friends you got or and there's no it feels like I will say for everybody who has not been to a review, it does feel like a no judgment zone to like the exponential degree. Like because what am I gonna
Absolutely.
judge you about? Like we all wearing the exact same thing, socks.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I
lotion,
mean,
some of
and
us,
now there are
but
a couple
yeah.
people in there that don't wear socks because they be in sandals, and that's weird to me. But that's just a
Oh my
personal
God, I
preference.
thought it was just me. I that it really like claws at me or whatever when I see people in there with there used to be people in there barefoot. Like I had to straight up tell them like, go put some shoes on. This is a
I don't get it.
liability.
I don't get it. I like now I will tell you, I go to bathhouses as well. I can't imagine being in a bathhouse with no shoes on. Like will be wearing my slide. I ain't wearing socks at a bathhouse because it's water and all the
Okay.
things. But I
Okay.
gotta have on some slides or some Crocs or something, even at the bathhouse.
Right.
But at
Right.
Reveal, I'm still wearing my tennis shoes with
I'm wearing
socks
shoes
and the
because I
whole
need
thing.
grip. Right.
I
For
need
many reasons, I need grip.
I need grill, but also I just think as a black man, for me, I just feel weird in a public place with no shoes on, unless it's like a pool.
I get it, but there are those foot fetishes out there. I literally had someone request for me to come to the next reveal in my flip flops so that he can suck my toes. And I was like, "Are you are you kidding me? I'm not gonna do it. I might take my socks
Why?
off and let him do it, but I'm not coming there in flip flops."
I mean, okay, the flip flops part you're not gonna do. Would you let somebody suck your toes at reveal?
Yeah.
The one thing that came to mind is you are really tall. So I'm like, I wonder where this would happen and how, because you are like you tower over all of us.
It's given. I'm gonna have to literally sit on the stage and pull one of these right here
See,
and just
here
let
we
you
go.
get all
We
up.
about to get the
Oh,
contents
I'm
right.
sorry. What?
we not on we not on
Damn.
we not on the loyal fans. We on YouTube. This is keep it G, my nigga.
Listen,
Like
all I did was show some toes. Like, come on, man.
no, you
Damn.
did lean back so I could at least confirm that you are wearing something down there, but clearly only got one sock on, so there's that. Okay, we have talked about reveal. You ready for the actual show, Mr. Censored?
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Hit it. Every time I have a guest on the show, I ask the same question to start. What have you had it with in black gay culture? Mr. Censored, what have you had it with?
Oh wow. So it took me a minute to try to like put this in words or whatever, like put this into a phrase, but I guess I would say party freak judgment.
Wait,
Party freak judgment. And I'll
okay,
break it down. I'll break it
okay.
down.
Because I'm like,
So
okay.
party freak judgment. Those that judge us for basically living our best lives. And when I say us, I'm talking about the circuit girls, the nudists, the sex party goers, those people who just live their fucking life, their best life, and y'all live vicariously through. But what I have but what I have an issue with on top of that is the hierarchy of the freaks.
Okay.
Because in my opinion, this is my opinion of course, I would love to see what the comments say. But I feel like the circuit freaks feel like they're above the nudist freaks, feel like they're above the sex party goers. When they're all in a dark room, they're all doing the same thing. They're all, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just weird to me. It's so
I
judgmental.
okay. I did not know there was a hierarchy because I do all of that. Like I go to sex parties, I go to circuit parties, and I will be at reveal on Friday. I can't come on Thursday, but I will be at reveal on Friday. So
Yeah.
it I didn't know that there was so much judgment about it. How do you feel? How does that judgment come up? Like how do you know it's somebody judging you? What does that look like?
Well, attendance for one. There are
Okay.
so many people that want to come to reveal or inquiring, about it in some different way or whatever. But the simple fact that you can wear this completely see-through mesh thong and go to other events, but because I require that thong to be in the bag, you can't come to my ear. Everything is still shown. You're still doing the exact same
Oh, okay.
thing.
I get
It's
what
the
you're
same,
saying.
same vibes or whatever. But because we choose, well, not choose, but because we're free enough to bear it all, we're judged. When, yeah, like I said, we're all just the same.
But I will say like the clip that I played at the top of the show, it was they were talking about how we sexualize everything in our culture. And I think that a lot of
That
people
is very true.
sexualize nudity because a lot of black men don't know that you can be naked and a nudist or be nude with other people and it doesn't have to be all about fucking.
Jay, I have so many altercations with people where I have to like battle and argue with them stressing to them that Reveal is not a sex club. However, comma, yes, you can have sex here. I've said it a million times. Like
But the gotcha though, Mr.
you,
Censor, is people be fucking at circuit parties. People be fucking at sex parties. People fuck at regular club. Like I have had sex at
they
Bulldogs
fuck in the
on the dance
church.
floor. Like
They fuck in the
it's the
church. What does that
same
make it a
thing
church?
happen. It's the same thing happening in all these places. It's just I will say, now that you've unpacked it that way, I do think that a lot of people look down on people who go to the bathhouses or the sex parties, and then they look at the people who are nudists and look and are the kinksters, and there is a level of judgment about it, although
Yeah,
it is
if
the
it's
exact same vibe.
yeah, anything that you're not used to doing, that you're not comfortable with, or whatever, you're placing judgment on.
Okay. One person said, "What are your socials?" He is Mr. Censored on
I am
X,
Mr.
but it's
Censored
Reveal
on
Flesh ATL on Instagram.
yes, correct.
Have fun with that. However you choose to follow him, have fun. Cause I'll say there's a show there if you dig for it, and it's a really good show if you pay some money, if you put some money behind it.
I was about to say the big show. Big show. You click that link up in the bio, but you know how that
The
goes.
big show, no pun intended. The big show.
Absolutely no pun
I
intended.
mean, or all pun intended. The funny thing is, I have had it with the exact same thing, but I was just gonna say it differently. I think that
Okay.
Black Pride weekend is probably the biggest example of people all want the same thing and just pursue it different ways, and there is a level of judgment about all of that. People go to circuit parties to be in sometimes these very sexual environments, whether they fucking or not. These very sexual
Mm-hmm.
environments with a little bitty clothes or a jockstrap or whatever, and but they look down on people who are like at the nude events, or they look at differently at people who end up at the bathhouse at the end of the night or go to the sex party at 3 o'clock in the morning. We all are looking for the same thing, which is why the same thing happens in all these different places. But I will tell you what I appreciate the most about Reveal, different than these white dominant spaces that I've been to, is that it is just a really different vibe when you walk in and it's a sea of people that look and walk and talk like me.
Mm-hmm.
You got the butch
Yeah.
queens, you got the femme queens, you got the little boys with the little bitty waist, non-existent waist. You also got the thick girls, you got the older people, the younger people, you got the people in the middle, you got this and the that. You've got a little bit of everything just vibed out because the beat is beaten.
It's a melting pot.
It's I think, again, I and the only reason I say this is because I have been to so many reveals, is that you cannot beat walking into a place that has no judgment, full of people that look like you. Regardless
and don't.
if you're nude or not, but you just can't beat that, and you just happen to create that in a nude environment with a DJ and a bartender and all the things. So my hat is off. I ain't wearing a hat, but my hat is off to you.
Well, thank you again.
I will say my
I'm
shorts are
always
off to you, but that was the last show, and you got to put some money into our YouTube channel to get access to that interview too, because we have
yeah.
done the
You
nude
don't want to get
interview.
a flag. You don't want to get a flag.
Correct. You don't want to get a flag. Now I will say I am so proud of you for doing all this for Black Pride Weekend, because Atlanta Pride is the biggest in the country, and for you to endeavor to do this for all the girls, put your shit out for everybody to judge you, because I'm certain that you be getting judged left and right. That's pretty
Listen,
fucking amazing.
look, this skin is oily right now, but it's tough. I'm all right with
And you just got
it.
new ink like a month ago or 2
I
months ago,
did.
right?
Yeah, I got my titties done.
And you look like you've been doing a push-up or two. So shout out to
Up
you.
to, up to. I'm a
I'll
little
drink to
slunched
that.
over, so the belly kind of looking not, whatever, but it's all right.
I am the guru of a belly. But that has been What Have You Had It With? This is now my favorite segment called Top 5. Hit it. Oh, I got top. Hit it. All right, this is our recurring segment called where me and my guests give our top 5. If you agree, give this episode a thumbs up. If you disagree, let us know in the comments what's your top 5 in honor of the twofer. It is not a 2-for-1 special. You got to buy tickets to both events separately, but there's 2 reveal events this weekend. In honor of that, we are doing top 5 things to expect at a nude club or party. You ready?
I guess so.
First one is, of course, dick. When you put black men and nudity, you're gonna see a whole bunch of dick. The gotcha about reveal is you do not get to touch that dick without consent. Don't be
And
a
you
creep.
see dicks that are big and small, and that's my favorite part about it because I get to see all sizes. Not all of us want that big dick. Some of us like those micro penises.
I believe I am a small dick king, but people tell me otherwise. However, the gotcha about all of this, because I have been to reveal and you and I have seen each other naked, there is definitely a stark contrast between you and me. Like, you are tall and slim, I am short and thick, and I'll let everybody assume all the other things. You can join his loyal fans to see all the rest. All right, what number 4, Mr. Censor? What's number 4? Something top 5 things that you to expect at a nude club or party.
At reveal specifically, because this is not amongst all of us, but at reveal specifically, I'd say all body types.
All body types. That's a good
All
one.
body types.
Do you?
You're like you just said. You're going to see the slender, the short, the thick, the twinks, the daddies, the bears. Like, we have it all.
Speaking of which, because you have seen it all and you are the promoter of all body types, how would you describe my body type now that you've seen it?
That's okay. So that's kind of hard to do. Like, you kind of put me in the bear category.
Me?
But you're not. Yeah, but you're not hairy. Like, you're not at all hairy or whatever. But like the build of like a dad bear. That's what you kind of give me. It's like it gives cuddle. It is definitely a compliment. It gives cuddle, instant cuddle.
I'll take that. I will take that. Okay, number 3. Number 3 to expect at a nude club or party is boundaries. One thing I appreciate about reveal, as well as a couple others, but we are talking about reveal, is that when you are in kink spaces, nudist, voyeur, whatever the thing is, I think that men, especially black men, take boundaries a lot more seriously at reveal. Like,
absolutely,
people want people touch, but people want to know that you want to be touched, and if you don't, they avoid you. I mean, they avoid touching you. They ain't gonna avoid talking to you.
I think people at reveal read the room better. I went to a bathhouse this last week, and there was this guy in the hallway who was like stalking me basically. And when I was walking towards him, his hand was already like reaching towards me, and I gave him that face, like, bitch. And he, he still tried to proceed. I'm not gonna lie, he still tried to proceed.
Yes.
But yeah,
But the irony for you is your eyes are so, maybe it's because I'm usually looking at only your eyes, but your eyes are so expressive. Like, I can have a whole conversation with your eyes.
I think so too. So if you can't read this face, baby, it's really your problem. You're trying to, like,
I'll agree with that one. Okay. And so what is the next one for you? We said dick, we said all body types, boundaries. Number 2, Mr. Censor.
Wait. I don't know. You go this time. I want to go last.
You can't go last. It's my show.
Oh, damn it.
You've been to every single one of them. What is something that people can...
An unforgettable experience. At every single reveal, like you said, you're going to get an unforgettable experience. It may be the same, it may be different, but it's going to be an experience.
I will say that reveal... So, quick story, but I dated a butch queen that was very, very feminine, very early, and he stretched my boundaries around what I was attracted to and all this. I love that man, and he was so girly. He just he forced me to be really comfortable in a good way, right? And so I think that reveal, because it's all of us ass naked, like at the end of it, it's not just unforgettable. You will be a lot more comfortable, a lot more confident in
Absolutely.
yourself having gone to reveal, regardless of what you do while you're there. Like if you
Absolutely.
spend 2-3 hours in a room full of men that are all ass naked, including you, eventually you're just gonna get comfortable with it and forget that you're naked.
It also helps on the shopping bill because once you become a nudist like myself, whatever, you really get into that mode. Like, bitch, I'm really not about to spend $2, $3, $4, $5, $600 on these outfits like I used to do back in the day. It just
Yes.
doesn't matter to me anymore. I'd rather go to a reveal party where I don't have to pay for this outfit and I can have the exact same amount of fun plus some.
But the funny thing for you is you might not spend $5 on a fit, but you will definitely invest in some shoes.
I mean, I put that shit on when I'm supposed to put it on. I'm not a shoe head. I'm not a sneaker head. Don't get
I
me
mean,
twisted. I'm
tell
not.
that to the shoes that you've been wearing on this show. This is your 4th appearance on the show, and you have had a sneaker. I have coveted
I
some
just
of
like.
the shoes that you have.
I like nice things. That's
I,
all.
I agree. And we can tell with all the jewels you got on. Okay, number one, the top number one thing to expect at an all new club or party is vibes through the roof. I make no mistake that Mr. Censored is taller than me, his voice is deeper than mine, and his dick is bigger than mine. Fun fact. But in most clubs, that might be grounds for insecurity, but somehow when we're all naked, those insecurities seem to melt away if you let them. That was top 5. Yay, Mr. Censored.
Aww.
Okay. The DBGN family keeps the vibes going through the roof. If you want to join me and Mr. Censored on the show to share your 2 cents or ask him a question, you can go to livestream.dearblackgayman.com to join us here on the show. The link is in the description and it is tagged in the comments. And we will be right back.
Do you know your HIV status? When you do, you can take control of your sexual health. HIV self-tests give you the power to decide when and where to test. You just swab and stick it in the tube. Test in the privacy of your own space. You can set a timer, sit back, and wait. In as little as 20 minutes, you'll know your results. No matter your test results, you have a community waiting to support you.
I love being able to test where I want.
I love that it's confidential and quick.
You gotta love free.
It makes me feel empowered.
When I show myself love, I show my community love.
It's important to know my status.
It's important to know your status.
It's cool to know, you know?
If we all get tested, we can stop HIV together. Learn more about HIV testing, including free HIV self-tests, at cdc.gov/HIV self-testing.
Welcome back to Dear Black Gay Men Podcast. I am Jay the Gentleman. Every week, I keep forgetting to hit that button. Every week, I write about the ups and downs of my dating journey on our blog on Substack. It's a deep dive into the emotional and sexual trials that I go through as I'm manifesting my man in 2025. You can join me for free by clicking on the screen now, or the link is in the description. We don't do hate here. Yesterday, I had a creator, Ajay Love, on the show. He's a trans masculine creator that came to talk about his experience. One commenter who regularly watches the show and attends the live shows and comments got into the comment section on that episode saying, we literally have a female mocking a male because she has taken medication or surgeries to cosplay like a stereotype of masculinity and believes she looks better. Now, all of this was in response to a comment I made on the show saying that cis men who take issue with trans men are usually insecure. I wanted to delete these derogatory comments, but I would have missed the bigger lesson. I didn't think I had to say this, but I want to make 3 things abundantly clear. Number 1, we do not disrespectfully misgender anyone on Dear Black Gay Men Podcast. I'm the first one to playfully call a friend of mine one of the girls. But when the intention is to disrespect another person's expression or experience, I have to draw the line. Number 2, we do not compare trauma and baggage. Being black and gay or queer is hard enough. Everybody's triggers have to be respected. And then number 3, we do not encourage the separation of queer culture. Too many people talk, especially butch queens, talk about excluding the TQIA plus from the L, the G, and the B. And to that, I say we wouldn't have what we know as pride or queer or culture without courageous trans women and men fighting for equality and equity. So, dear Black gay men, everybody is welcome at this table until you start thinking they're not. The easiest way to support what we do here on Dear Black Gay Men is to become a YouTube member. Members get access to exclusive conversations, the members only chat, behind the scenes content, and you can join me to chop it up right here on the show. And a portion of your memberships and super chats will be donated to an Atlanta area nonprofit providing HIV prevention and care in Black gay culture. Just hit the join button below this episode or send a super chat of any amount. For all the latest updates, follow me everywhere on socials at JAI the Gentleman on Instagram and Threads. That concludes our church announcements. Please govern thyself accordingly. When we come back, Mr. Censored will be back on the show, but during the break, let me know in the comments, do you believe trans men are included in gay community? I want to know. We will be right back. The show got good. I thought I was spicy vanilla, but tonight I've learned I'm deep into the extremist end of the kink freak spectrum. Then it got even better. He nutted, then asked me if he could pee in me, and I was nervous. What did it feel like? But it felt good. Live from the back room every Thursday on YouTube. Welcome back to Dear Black Gay Men Podcast. I am Jay the Gentleman. My guest today is the founder of Reveal, the all-new male club night. He's got his first house party tomorrow night, Thursday night, to kick off Atlanta Black Pride Weekend. Please welcome back to the show, Mr. Censored. Hey, Pumpkin. I do want to address one thing. We were talking about top 5. J926 says condoms and STD testing should be included as well in these events. I will say you've partnered with somebody to make sure that prevention is provided at Reveal, right?
Yeah, we partner with XRX pharmacies. So whoever that is, if they are interested in getting either tested or any type of prevention or treatment, just let us know and we can hook you up.
I'm excited about that. Okay, so now the big question that drives this conversation is: do you are a nudist? You identify as a nudist, yes?
Correct.
Would you say nudism is a kink?
In certain minds, yes, it can be. So yeah, I would say that it is a kink. Um, yeah, because again, like we are in between the circuit and the sex party girls. So yeah, I guess we could be viewed as a kink.
Okay, so let me ask a deeper question for you specifically, and we'll compare and contrast. Because I do say I'm a nudist for several reasons. Do you is nudism a sexual expression for you?
Not always. Well, of
Okay.
course, to have sex most of the time we are nude. But no, like for me, nudism is being free and feeling liberated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, it's not necessarily sexual. Like I have a roommate actually, and me and my roommate walk around completely naked. We're not sexual at all. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah, no, I don't, and even going back to like my childhood days, my aunt used to walk around naked, and baby, you did not want to see those titties shining. That was not sexual for me. You feel me? So
But was there
no, it's
pleasure
not all
there? Was there pleasure, sexual or otherwise? Was there pleasure there? Is the question.
from my aunt.
No, for you being a nudist now, not your aunt.
Is there sexual pleasure behind me being a nudist now? Yes, I would say, because sometimes I just have the desire to show what God gave me. I work hard for this body, I be in this gym sometimes and everything. Sometimes I actually do get a kind of kick of off of just letting people see me, watch me, admire it.
Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
For some reason, I can't hear you. I mean, I can hear you over there, but I can't hear you in here. I'm
Did
trying to
you
make sure
hit
that
your
are we
wire?
still live?
Can they hear me?
Hold on.
I still see people viewing.
Hold on. Hold. Let me get myself situated.
Take your time.
I
Take
want
your
to make sure
time.
that
Sir.
everybody can hear. Okay, hello?
Baby, I'm a dog. I'm a mutt.
Can you hear me?
Mm-mm-mm. I can.
Okay, we back. I don't know what that was. Okay. I ain't hear the last thing you said. And it fucked me up.
Neither did I. What?
Let me just start with my story. Okay. So like for me, I call myself a nudist because I enjoy being nude with other black men, right? I am not always trying to
Mm,
fuck, but I enjoy like the judgment freedom of
mm,
nudity. And I call it a kink because there is a emotional pleasure that I get out of just not being judged by people that walk and talk like me. And I call that nudism. Now, granted enough, I don't have sex with clothes on too many times, so yeah, being naked does lead to sex, but being nude doesn't have to be sexualized for me, but I still get pleasure out of it. Does that make sense?
yeah, absolutely.
Are you
And
the
I
same?
and I
Are you
agree.
similar?
Yeah, yeah, for the most part. More
Okay.
so going, I don't know, like you said, you probably didn't hear me, but I was saying that sometimes I do find pleasure out of just like being viewed. Like sometimes I just want to show off in some sense or
Because you an
whatever. Uh,
exhibitionist.
in the same sense, yes.
But I think nudism gives way to like exhibitionism and voyeurism. Exhibitionism is I want to show people, voyeurism is I want to watch people.
What? Right.
Okay. And so do
So
you
we're the
think
providers.
that's a unique term for that? I'm here for it. Okay. Now, but kink language, in my experience, is something that black men don't tremendously have a lot of experience with. We don't talk about the kinks that we're into often.
I think it's because we don't necessarily acknowledge it as kinks. We just go with the flow and do it what we like.
Okay. Like when you think of the word kink, what does that mean to you as a black man? Like, do you think of yourself as a kinkster?
For whatever reason, whenever I hear that word kink, I automatically see a white person.
Why? I do
I
too, but
don't
why?
know. I don't know. I really wish I could tell you. Like some words, things, phrases, places, whatever are associated with them as some things, places, whatever are associated with us. So whenever I hear the word king, I just automatically see a white person in some leather getting fisted or like that. I don't know why. It's just that's just the
Okay,
first
when
thing
I
on
say
my
the word freak, what do you think?
freak can definitely be multiracial.
Okay.
Yeah,
So a freak is
absolutely. And
multiracial, but kink for some reason in your head and in mine is a white man.
yeah, and
Okay.
a freak can also be a male or female. Kink, for whatever reason, I still see a white man. Even though white
Me
women, of course,
too.
they have kinks too. But I don't know why. I just see a white man. Like,
I do too. I don't know why either, but I absolutely think of a white man. The first thing now, and I don't think of fisting, but I do think of a white man with a cigar in leather and some aviator glasses that's hairy and big. Like
why
that's
did
the
I see the man off of what's that Grand Theft Auto? I just saw that the image of that person that's on that box, like smoking a cigarette. But
mine
yeah,
is
we're on the
Johnny
same
Bravo.
page.
Like Johnny Bravo,
Really?
the cartoon, and he sounded like
Really?
Elvis.
Johnny
Yeah,
Bravo?
that's who I see when I think of kink. I think of a white man. But nudism is a kink though.
Do you
Nudism,
do you
voyeurism,
watch?
exhibitionism. Those are our kinks, and I just wonder why we do the things, but we don't think. But the word kink for some reason still is just lost on us, at least on the two of us.
Question: are you into the anime porn? Is that a kink?
Like cosplay, like dressing up like characters. What do you mean? Or like
No,
watching the
literal.
porn that's cartoons.
Watching the cartoon porn.
Yes, into adults in the porn. Like if it is, I'm not into. I'm not into like childlike or children or things like that. But like if it like my favorite porn is Tarzan fucking the male guy that was in the movie. Like that's a thing for me. Or like I remember seeing a porn of Hercules fucking Aladdin.
See, that's kind of weird for me.
I remember seeing a porn of Prince Naveen from Princess and the Frog, like stroking. It would my Twitter feed is a mashup of a whole lot of stuff.
So you have the anime porn on your Twitter feed, like
I
that's
mean,
in your
eventually
algorithm.
you like one thing and eventually you're gonna start seeing it. But yes, I do.
So interesting. So you are a kinkster. I feel
I
like I'm
don't I
interviewing
d-
you now.
I yes by definition because I'm into certain things, but I don't identify with that word. Like when I think of kinkster, I think of something that is not me.
Gotcha. Same here. Just the same. Like I said, it's just certain words that that I associate with white people. I'm sorry, I didn't even mean to say white people, but yes, that's what I meant. Like twink. I know I'm small, but when I hear twink, I see a white small guy. Don't know why.
Yeah, I do too. Now that you said it, yeah. Like when I think of a twink, it might be your body type, but it's not you.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you.
But
Okay, so we're on the same
also, I
page.
think when I think twink, I think small, and you are very tall.
Well, I am very tall, but I am still skinny, obviously. So
I
I don't
mean,
know.
you
I
were
consider
skinnier when I
look
met you
in
the
my
first
head, I'm
time.
petite.
You thinking it up, friend. I don't know if you've been eating or what, or is the gym or whatever, but I wouldn't say you're twinkish anymore. Like you were when I first met you because you were slimmer, but twink also is a term that when you say it, I think of a white person.
Hey, them games.
I think of I like if it were like the same body type on a black man, I would think of them as slim thick.
I'm slim thick.
Yes, to me, yes.
Okay, I guess.
But I wouldn't say you're a twink. Because also, I think twink.
Okay.
I couldn't. What do
Well,
y'all think in the
Slim Thick
comments?
isn't
What
in that
when
lineup on Sniffies and Grinder and Jack and all that stuff. The only thing I have to select is Twink.
really? Huh?
Yes.
Huh? Who'd have thunk?
I can't say muscular. I can't
You
say
can say
what?
slim. Like when I first came out, it was swimmer's build.
Exactly. That's back
You
in
remember
BGC
back in the
days.
BGC days, I was swimmer's build and in between.
You were swimmers built?
Yeah, I was a little bitty thing. I
I
back
want to see
then
these
I would have been a
pictures.
twink. Because I didn't have no tattoos. I still am not tremendously hairy, but I didn't have no body hair. I was like 145 pounds, 5'9", this voice, but up here. Like when I first came out, my voice sounded up here, and then like my balls dropped or whatever. But yeah, I had a high pitched voice. I sounded like a girl on the phone. Everybody thought I was a girl when they called me. Yeah, I was
At
swimmer's
what age was
build.
this?
This was like 19 to like 29. I didn't start.
Oh wow.
I didn't break 150 pounds until I turned 30.
Well, when the fuck am I going to start gaining weight?
You need to get you a
Okay, anyway,
man that
moving on.
cooks.
Listen, apparently I'm undateable because I'm a nudist and a proud nudist and all of these other things or whatever. So yeah, the people that
Nah,
I actually want to
you just need to find you a nudist, or you need to find somebody open minded. There's like 10 people in the comments that would love to date you.
but will I want to date
People
them?
been talking about how your skin is glistening, about your voice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like
I'm
now,
sorry,
granted
let me
enough,
stop.
there's a whole lot of conversations going on. There's a whole lot of conversations going on in the chat. Carlos said, "Yeah, when I say twink, I'm referring to some insufferable skinny white guy."
Insufferable? Wow.
I mean, uh, J926 asked everybody. He says, "So what's the term for tall, skinny guys?"
Right.
I think it's swimmer's build.
Model swimmers. I don't know. Like, what are
Like,
we?
but also swimmer's build came from a time before. Like that was Adam for Adam BGC language. Swimmer's build. I think you are swimmer's build, although I don't know too many black swimmers.
I'm frozen. Are you there?
You're not frozen to me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? For some reason, I can hear you, you can't hear me.
Hello.
Can y'all hear me? But Ron says they can hear me. Ooh, maybe that's just Mr. Censor. He's frozen. But Probably Peculiar says when I met Jay, he was twink Jay with dreads. I did have locks. Hopefully we can get Mr. Censor back. I did have locks down to my nipples when I cut them off. Benjamin Johnson says we can hear you, Jay. We can hear you. I wonder what happened to Mr. Censor. We was getting good in the conversation though. Oh, while he's doing that, y'all remember that. Oop, hold on. Y'all remember, you can join us to ask me and Mr. Censor your questions. He's texting me now. This is so unprofessional, but I mean, it's the internet. Uh, should we take a break, maybe? Yeah, let's take a break. The show got good. I thought I was spicy vanilla, but tonight I've learned I'm deep into the extremist end of the kink freak spectrum.
Then it got even better.
Nutted. They asked me if he could pee in me, and I was nervous. What did it feel like? But it felt good.
Live from the back room every Thursday on YouTube.
Welcome back to Dear Black Gay Men Podcast. Mr. Censor is getting reacclimated. Try one more time. Now I got some questions. Yeah, of course, we'll share with Darren T. Now I got some questions for y'all. First is, what do you think? What comes to mind when you think twink? We heard insufferable, skinny, white, gay. What do you think when it comes to twink? Let me know that in the comments while we waiting on Mr. Censor to rejoin. Real shit with Darren T says, y'all want me to ask some questions today? Of course we do. Real shit with Darren T came on the show yesterday. Okay. Everybody asking. Carlos said, "Hey Panthro, I love a disco nap." Real shit with Darren T said, "I just said, where is Panthro?" Let me tell y'all something. Since we waiting on Mr. Censored, since it's just us girlfriends, us squirrel friends, as RuPaul would say. One thing that I appreciate the most about the DBGN family, especially in the comments, is our ability to have a conversation on top of a conversation on top of a conversation. That shows me that like we're building like some real camaraderie in the comment section. I love the fact that Panthro Dot comes in. We know Panthro is our resident big dick bottom. His nipple was on my Instagram story the other day. Shout out to him. I think I'm in his close friends. The fact that I know who these people are, Baran be in the chat from halfway across the globe. What time is it where you are, Baran? Just out of curiosity. I wonder what happened to Mr. Censored. Maybe what if I turn this off and on again? I just find it really refreshing that most of our conversation is respectful. Y'all not trying to read us down. We not engaging in a whole bunch of chat, a whole bunch of fluff and all the things. It's almost 1 a.m. But Ron, you call me Uncle J like that, and I might book me a flight. Don't don't threaten me with a good time, friend, because I'll have a whole conversation. Yeah, we might have lost Mr. Censor. Okay. So let me make sure I say this about Reveal, because I did want to ask him some more questions about Reveal. But for those of us who are attending Atlanta Black Pride Weekend, Reveal happens monthly, and it's one of my favorite events throughout the month because it is just a judgment-free zone. You get to experience other Black gay men in a way that allows us to just be ourselves, even if it's for 2 or 3 hours at midnight at the club. I have not been as free in general as I am at Reveal. Period. Now I will tell you, the last person who tapped me on my shoulder at Reveal, clearly they saw me naked, but also there is a dark room. There's all the things. And like Mr. Sensor said, while you can have sex at Reveal, it is not a sex party. And I stand 10 toes down on that. While you can't, if you are not into the sex party vibes, Reveal is a club that you will genuinely have a good time. And so I would recommend anybody, you can follow Reveal Flesh ATL on Instagram or Mr. Censor on Twitter to get tickets to the upcoming parties. He has a house party tomorrow starting at 7. Reveal doors open at 11 on Friday. And I will be at the event on Friday. I'll probably be at the one tomorrow too, but I have a show, so I won't be there at 7, but Reveal will be lit. I want to thank you all so much. Let's go through some of the comments and then we're gonna wrap up this show because unfortunately, Mr. Censor, we're having some technical difficulties. Baron says I might come to ATL in October though. Will I get a hug from you? Yes. For you, Baron, yes. Benjamin says, Jay, stop playing. You know you can get it. Thank you, Benjamin. But don't write a check that your ass can't cash. Remember that. I'm saying that on the show. Now that because I don't want to have the Jay, your overt flirting is changing the vibe and blah blah blah. I don't want to be caught up in that kind of foolishness. But I'm just letting you know, don't write a check your ass can't cash. Imagine if we have a big Black gay group chat. I feel like DBGM is a big Black gay group chat. Real shit with Darren T. I asked about twinks. He said, not gonna lie, you're not gonna like black people just say skinny nigga. We don't use twink, bear, or otter. We do use daddy though. We do. He a skinny nigga. I absolutely believe in that. We say he just a skinny nigga. Before we go, let me ask y'all in the comments, and y'all let me know. Is it necessary for queer culture to have one set of language about things, or is is it okay that there's like a black version and a white version of the same language? Like, do y'all think that we need to align these things? Because clearly a white man can't call Mr. Censored a skinny nigga. But here in the in crowd, we know what that is. And Mr. Censored definitely is a skinny nigga. Do y'all think that we need to have one set of language that identifies these things, or is it okay just that we separate? Black people will say conversate, white people will say, let me pick your brain about that. Black people say, try me if you want to. White people will say, you're on thin ice, pal. Black people will say skinny nigga. White people will say twink. Black people will say butch queen. White people will say feminine presenting or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Panthro sent the super chat. Happy birthday at Benjamin Johnson. Are you saying happy birthday to Benjamin Johnson? And Benjamin Johnson, is it your birthday? Shout out to you, Panthro. Real shit with Darren T said, we need our own language. They're gonna steal it anyway. There is some language they ain't gonna steal. Like, or they gonna get fought, they gonna get argued down if they do. Like, ain't no white man, no matter how down they are, gonna be able to call Mr. Censored the skinny nigga in front of me. And it be okay. Benjamin Johnson says, I think it's okay to have a black and a white version. I agree. Well, there's cock and dick. That's absolutely true. I will never call it a cock unless we're talking about like a cock ring, cock and ball torture. Like, unless cock is a proper noun, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't calling it's a dick. Even when people say it, like, call it BBC, like if you say BBC in my DMs, hard pass. We'll never ever engage with you ever. Baron says we don't need to align, but it would not hurt to leave space for both. It wouldn't hurt to leave space for both. Okay, I'll give you that one, Baron. Carlos says, I like separates. I think I do too. J926 says, I think we should have separate terminology from white gays. Agreed. Benjamin Johnson said, Suit sent a super chat. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. Happy birthday, Benjamin. Today is your birthday. It's Virgo season. Yay! Happy birthday, Benjamin. I appreciate that. Well, how old did you make? If it's okay to ask you that. D'Anthony Mean says, please don't conversate. Ironically, conversate has been added to Merriam-Webster's dictionary. Conversate is in there now. I know the root word is converse, but conversate is in there. Okay, y'all. Taj will say happy birthday. Happy birthday, Benjamin Johnson. I hope you have many, many more. Benjamin Johnson just made 37. Yay! So for you, Benjamin, I will say 37 was a really good year for me. I hope it's even better for you. I hope it is even better for you. Biggest and bestest birthday wishes to you. Real shit with Darren T said, Virgos don't play. They be about their business. That is correct. We absolutely don't play. We absolutely do be about our business. I want to thank you all for engaging in this crazy little show that we've created here on Dear Black Gay Men. I appreciate you all more than I can ever express. Remember, this is Atlanta Black Pride Weekend. It kicks off tomorrow with Reveal's house party. Friday has Reveal, the all-new club night. Saturday is the Y2K day party put on by Nappy Boy and Rashad of Burgali, fashion designer. And then Sunday is Liberation Circuit Party. It's going to be a big weekend, and I'm excited to share it with all of you. If you see me, come tap me on the shoulder. If not, I will see you back here with an all-new episode of Dear Black Gay Men Podcast on Tuesday. Thank you so much. I appreciate you more than I can ever express, and I will talk to you next time.